In a prior video, we talked about the offense and kind of what it looks like in 2021. And with the additions now of the NFL draft, I'd like to go a little bit of a deep dive here, talk about the Detroit Lions defense, what it could look like from this year to last year and going forward. Let's begin. What's going on, YouTube, and welcome to Detroit Lions Talk with MicroMike. We talk all things Detroit Lions, news, rumors, analysis, breakdown, and everything regarding our franchise. And in this video, we're going to be talking about the Lions defense and going forward. Before we get into it, if you're not a subscriber, smash that subscribe button, dropping content every single day so you don't miss out on the latest news and rumors regarding our Detroit Lions. Also, hit that like button. Let's get to 250 in this video. Let's begin. Now, we're going to start with the defense. We're obviously going to start with the defensive line. Why? Because that's extremely important to see how this defense will do in 2021. Now, if you know, last year, the defensive line was atrocious. We could not stop the run. We could not get after the passer. It was a cluster of a lot. And this year, it's a little bit different because the Detroit Lions made some additions. Can this defense be better in this year compared to last regarding the D line? Well, we're going to start Trey Flowers. First off, he was injured last year, so I think that obviously him being healthy is going to help out the defensive line. Not saying we're going to get a ton of sacks and he's going to be some Pro Bowler, but obviously not being available is a big-time deal for last year, and now he's going to be available. Romeo Okwara, we re-signed him. So those are the bookends right now, and that's not looking bad because Romeo Okwara was doing good last year, and he didn't have any help. So now with the Detroit Lions having help, more individuals on this line that can command more double teams, this is going to help Okwara get pass rush, and I think it's going to get better for him via stats. Hit that like button, folks. It's Detroit versus everybody, and it's no different on YouTube. It's no different in the media. The media doesn't like us. We all know it. We've seen it a billion times, a trillion times, and that's why you got YouTube. That's why you got content creators. So if you smash that like button, it helps to get the video out, and it kind of gives a little slight edge to those lamestream media when they see content creators beating them out. Smash that like button. Now we're going to go to Michael Brockers here. Good trade by the Lions, getting a quality defender here, interior and or outside. He's a multi-dimensional player, and he can command more offensive linemen to pay attention, unlike last year. He's going to be able to get after the passer a little bit and stop the run. Now with Julian Okwara, he was injured last year. Didn't really see too much time with him on the field, so having him healthy is obviously a big plus. No doubt about it. So with him in the lineup, it just depends how they're going to utilize him and can he actually grow from a rookie season that was depleted and non-existent. So that's a question mark. Levi O, the Lions rookie defensive lineman we pick up in the second round, is a very good prospect the Lions got here. Now, he can get after the passer. He's motivated as well. And I think this is going to really help out Trey Flowers and Romeo Okwara. Having him and Michael Brockers there is going to be awesome to see and see the development. Now, a lot of people, like we've seen in prior videos, said that he was the best D lineman or the second best. Either way, it's a big plus from what we had last year. Ali McNeil is going to be more the 3 technique guy. He's going to be the guy who stops the run and complement Brockers and Levi. And I think that's important to have. You can't have all studs, but you can have guys that are in there making sure that middle is protected. And we have a lot of swing individuals that's going to be replacing Nick Williams and Deshaun Hand. Now, Deshaun Hand, I don't know if he makes the team. It's going to be fun to watch in the training camp. But having the defensive tackle rotation is so important towards the Lions. Not being extremely tired in the fourth quarter. And that is exactly why the Lions got all these guys in this draft. And so far, when it comes to the individuals here, much improved. Now, obviously, that's not more. We got some more depth there. We got Austin Bryant. Can he stay healthy in 2021? Question mark. John Pennicini, we drafted him last year, and he actually did fairly decent. Having him and the other defensive linemen rotating out throughout the game is going to be just very good. Very good. And it's going to help out in a big way. No doubt about it. It's going to help out in a big way because having fresh players is extremely important towards having a good quality team. They're going to be fresh. They're going to be able to continue to perform in the fourth quarter, unlike years past. When it comes to defensive line in 2021, I say it's much improved from last year. Much improved. I think being healthy and drafting the 2 defensive tackles makes this defensive line competent, unlike last year where it was just garbage. It was a hot, flaming pile of garbage. So I'm going to give this a much improved, and it's going to be nice to see. Let's jump to the linebacking core. Yeah, the linebacking core has not improved that much from last year. We still got Jamie Collins. He's the best linebacker right now on the football team, and that's not saying a lot considering the fact this defensive linebackers for the Lions is pretty bad. But he's going to be the guy who makes the most plays. Alex Anzalone, we picked up from the New Orleans Saints. He's better than Christian Jones. With that said, it's not like he's spectacular. Jelani Tavai has a lot to prove. He was very slow last year. We don't know if this was scheme or what, but man, oh man, he needs to improve. We drafted Derek Barnes, very good prospect, and I think it's going to help out the Lions in a big way for the linebacking core because the linebacking core was bad. I think he's going to be possibly the Mike in there doing what he can do, but can he pick up early fast? Because the linebacking core for the Lions is bad, so can he pick up and contribute fairly quick? We re-signed Jalen Reeves-Maybin. He can help out on passing downs and contribute in that sense. Subscribe to the channel. Let's get to 14,000 subscribers on this channel. It's going fairly quick. It's been a fairly good week, but if you don't want to miss out on the latest news, rumors, you got to hit that big red subscribe button. Hit that subscribe button, and you get all your Detroit Lions fix. But I'm not going to lie, this linebacking core is still really bad. It's still bad. Is it better from last year? Yeah, but last year was a pile of garbage. So this year is just a little bit better than a pile of garbage. And I don't have too high expectations for 2021 for this core. They could not fix every position in this NFL draft. They had to get rid of the players that was with the former regime. Now they're with the new regime, and they had to start getting talent here. They really need to continue to focus on this core in the upcoming drafts and get better. But considering from last year, it is better, but that's not saying much at all. I'm not saying this team's going to be good. I still think this core is going to be fairly bad in 2021. The cornerbacks for the Detroit Lions is very good, in my opinion. I think they got a very young, sound secondary here regarding the cornerback position. Jeffrey Okudah coming into his second year healthy, unlike last year, and I think having the new scheme is really going to improve his skills because he had a rough 2020 campaign, but scheme, injury, rookie with COVID year, totally get it. Amani Oruwariye, definitely good cornerback. I think he's going to develop even more in 2021. I think he was good last year. I think he's going to get even better, and that is a good thing because we got a lot of young individuals on this team, and they need to perform. Melifonwu, the cornerback that we drafted this year, oh man, I like his skills. I think he's a big guy. He's going to contribute. It just depends where because, look, he can play nickel corner. He can play outside. He can play some safety. But he's a rookie, and he's going to have his up and down. So I'm not expecting a whole lot from him this year or down the road. Quentin Dunbar, the cornerback we got, he's our veteran here. Look, he's okay. I'm not going to say he's the greatest thing since sliced bread, but he will be a veteran presence to a young secondary, and that's good. Mike Ford, who we re-signed, we know who Mike Ford is. We've been watching him for years. He's a decent backup and will do good on times if he needs to be in there. Corn Elder, the nickel corner that we picked up from Carolina Panthers, I think he's a bit of a downgrade from last year, but if he stays healthy, unlike last year, it's an upgrade because I felt like Darryl Roberts did fairly well, and obviously when it comes to Justin Coleman, he was an issue. I think the cornerback position got better. Why did it get better? Due to rookies getting more time, such as Amani Oruwariye and adding Melifonwu, who's going to beef up that secondary. Corn Elder, if he stays healthy, should be better than an injured Justin Coleman and obviously Quentin Dunbar. So I think it did get better. It's still not the strongest positional group on this football team. There's going to be some ups and downs. They're young, and that's what's going to happen in 2021. But I don't think it's going to be as bad as last year. We go to the safety position, and it is bad. It's not good at all. Tracy Walker, the best safety on this football team, and he had an up and down year last year. Not his best year. We thought he'd get better, but it didn't occur. We need him to step his game up to make this secondary not get torched, because the rest of the guys on this team is not doing well. Will Harris is not a starting caliber safety, in my opinion. He shouldn't be a starting caliber player on this football team, but right now he's thrusted into that spot, and it's going to be rough going forward. Maybe Dean Marlowe or CJ Moore can beat him out, or maybe one of the younger guys, and I think that's probably a possible situation that could take place. They're veterans, and they're not as bad as Will Harris. I just think Will Harris doesn't have a high ceiling. This group is in a world of hurt. The safety position is bad, and I feel like it's as bad as last year. It's not going to be good at all. I mean, Will Harris is not a starting caliber safety. We're going to need some help maybe out of the veteran guys to settle down that position for this year. But again, just like we talked about with other positional groups, you can't address every position in one draft when you started with 6 draft picks and ended with 7. That's just the way it is. Maybe Melifonwu jumps in there and holds that position down. I think that would be fantastic if he can do that. That would elevate the safety position, but he's still young, and that's just is what it is. The Lions secondary is just a tad bit better, but the safety position is not. Overall, when it comes to the Lions defense in 2021, it's going to really depend on the scheme. Aaron Glenn, can he make the scheme better? Can he make the players understand it more? Is it not as complicated as the last regime scheme? I think that right then and there, it's going to be better just for that fact. Regardless of who is on this defense, I felt like the scheme last year was garbage. Hot garbage in a garbage can, flaming, going down a stream. That's kind of what I feel like it is, and Aaron Glenn's is going to stabilize that a little bit. Still, I don't feel like the defense is going to be a top-tier defense or anything near it. I'm hoping they can elevate from 32 to maybe early 20s in 2021. That's kind of my expectations. I'm not expecting them to be a mid-round defense. If they can just elevate, 6, 7, 8 spots, that would be an improvement, because we still need personnel and linebacking core. We still need to get a starting caliber safety, unless Melifonwu can be there. We still have some holes, and it's going to take a little bit of time, but it is better, I do believe, in 2021. In upcoming videos, we've got the OnePride podcast on my channel, 6:30 p.m. EST. Make sure you hit that notification bell. We have the live mailbag segment. It's fun. Everyone's invited. You got questions, we have answers. Put it in the comment section, and the panel and I will get to it. Also, I drop videos every single day. You don't want to miss out. You got to subscribe and get that notification bell so you get the latest news and rumors regarding our Detroit Lions.